Breaking up can be hard to do, but would you post about it online? An article in British Vogue is asking if breakup announcements are becoming the new norm. Apparently, these days, you can find thousands of videos on TikTok with singles sharing the news of their most recent split. So what is the proper etiquette here when you break up? Would you ever post it online?
I don't know if there's etiquette to do with this. I think it's a generational thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very efficient way to let people know so you don't have to have awkward conversations with them. I personally don't relate to it. Like, I've never announced that I'm in a relationship with Jason on social media.
Is that because it predates social media?
I think so, yeah. I can't imagine doing that. And I certainly, if we broke up, I definitely wouldn't imagine putting it on social media.
I could see you doing it.
Never!
Not initially.
No,
because you're gonna be mending your broken heart. It's gonna be really sad. And then like a year goes by and then like hot Cynthia's on the scene.
But that's a different thing. That's like, that would be like, I'm single and
that's rebound. That's not breakup, announcement. I'm torn about this. I mean, I agree with you. I think it's generational. I'm definitely a Gen Xer. I don't know, like the whole Facebook official thing was very new to me. And I've been in the public. I was first ran for office when I was 26. So I've had to live my entire life kind of in the public eye. And politics is a little bit different than entertainment. It gets weird. So I've never been super public about it. I don't think I would do this. But if you did, you kind of want the other person to co-sign so you don't embarrass them.
Yes.
But then again, if you guys broke up, there's probably a good reason behind it. So you,
Okay, so if he cheated...
That's what then you put him on one of those websites that's like, this dude cheated.biz, and you call him out so nobody else makes the same mistake.
Right, because therein lies the conundrum. If it's an amicable relationship, then maybe you would give him the respect.
Can I give you a great kind of recent example that's very clever of a public breakup? So author Sam Maggs, she has been on this show before. She's a feminist. She's one of my favorite nerds in the world. She recently separated from her husband, Blair, and she has a public persona to a certain extent, and she got very creative with the way that she announced it. She hired Joel McHale from Community, as comedian, through Cameo to announce their breakup. So take a look.
Ooh. They are divorced, and I'm announcing it because Blair asked me to. And why are they getting a divorce? Well, you may or may not know this, but Sam's gay.
She did this on National Coming Out Day. So she both announced her divorce and her coming out.
Did he sign off on this?
Oh, yeah, they totally did.
I guess Blair asked him to.
They are completely amicable. He is completely in support. So I just thought that was a really cute,
clever idea.
Twist,
Guys, is that a side hustle? Are we going to announce people's breakups for cash? Isn't that what Joel just did?
Yeah, kind of, yes.
I mean, listen, generally speaking, we know that social media is a really difficult place. We know it can be the toilet. But I also think that there are places where moments like this can actually be very therapeutic and supportive. I've shared sometimes difficult things. I mean, Ryan and I are together, so no breakup to announce. But, particularly during the pandemic, I've shared my struggle with anxiety, and it got really bad over the beginning of the pandemic. And it's funny because that is something in a past life I would have never shared.
Yeah.
Just to be that vulnerable was like, no, and certainly not online. But there was something really amazing that happened when I was like, you know what? I'm going to tell people, like, I'm having bananas panic attacks. And I think we're not alone in all of this. And I'll tell you something, to share something so vulnerable, it actually opened up the doors to a lot of beautiful kindness from people. And it makes you feel less alone. So if he does cheat, and you get the message from a stranger that says, girl, keep walking, those boots were made for walk. There's something that makes you feel really good.
Yeah.
So in a way, it doesn't have to all be crap online, shockingly.
Let's hope.
You're taking it to that's a really kind place to take it. So there's doing it for kindness, and then there's just doing it to be petty. I wish I could post delayed breakup announcements from the people who broke up with me 20 years ago.
Yes.
Or 25 years ago.
Yes.
This is what you did to me.
Exactly. And because what I would do is I would produce it like a music video. You would be the director because I know you know my best angles.
Yes.
So you would be the director. The lighting, and I know that I could get the people I work with to help us, Kwame would be the floor director, and he'd know my best angles too. We get the best cinematographers. I'd script it amazingly.
You're gonna look so hot.
And I'd be like, hey, guy, who broke up with me 25 years ago. Wind Machine is going. So I just want to let the world know that on July 18th, 1997, a person by the initials TC broke up with me, and here's why. Here's how. He asked his mother to do it. What a loser.
Because this never happened?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yes.
This is a little too specific.
Yes.
I mean,
no. But that's what happened. He got his mother to break up with me.
You didn't
What
need
a loser.
social media.
Man
You
up.
just did it on national television.
Right. Clip it. You're a loser. Look what happened. And
Look at her
so,
now.
Yes.
Look at her now.
Remember, where's my wind machine? I'm missing the wind machine. I'm missing the wind machine. Yeah. You're a loser. Look what happened.
Hey there, wasn't that great? Do you know where you can find some equally good content? Our YouTube page. It's filled with discussions, debates, and some laughs. Head there now, like and subscribe.